Did anybody else think that Aston Martin's Twitter had been hacked this morning? Because in terms of driver movements, it was like an RKO. Out of nowhere. Fernando Alonso to replace Sebastian Vettel over at Aston Martin. Which actually works out because it leaves an open seat potentially for Oscar Piastri. And I'm sure there's a lot of "where Piastri" on the internets right now. And with Oscar Piastri being the Southern Hemisphere's next hope after Daniel Ricciardo, it leaves Alpine the chance to get their own guy into a race seat after a year out for him. But I'll say it again, after all this hype, this guy better be the best driver I've ever seen. This is what I have to deal with when I'm recording videos in the summer. And Alonso said in a statement after doing the deal, "I still have the hunger and ambition to be right at the front." So why the hell are you going to Aston Martin, who are, hang on, let me just check my notes, 9th in the Constructors, as opposed to Alpine, who are 4th. But according to the BBC, it's a few things. Number 1, contract deals. Apparently, Alonso wanted a solid 2-year extension, while Alpine wanted to offer 1 year with the option for an extra year. It's looking like Aston offered Alonso a contract with better options for stability compared to what Alpine was offering. And this hasn't been done in just 3 days either. The BBC also says that Aston Martin was trying to convince Vettel to stay for at least another year, but while Vettel weighed up his options, they decided to talk to Alonso in the background just to see where things were. So when Vettel did announce his retirement on Wednesday or Thursday or whenever it was, Aston Martin was able to call up Alonso and go, "Hey, you know that stuff we've talked about? Is that still on? Cool. Let's have another chat." But as many are going to point out, this looks like yet another backward step in Alonso's career. Alpine are miles ahead of Aston right now, but one thing to note in the background is that Aston now has Red Bull's head of aerodynamics in Dan Fellows, who had a little bit of a hand in Aston's development of the Red Bull style side pods they introduced a few races into the season. This new car will be mainly his work, and Aston is also expanding the factory and the facilities. There will be work to do, it's not an overnight fix, but it will at least be a new challenge. Or it could be that Lawrence Stroll is offering Fernando one last massive payday that's too good to turn down. It could be a little bit of both. New challenge, massive payday. But as one commenter put it, Fernando Alonso is brilliant off track but makes awful decisions off it. So watch as Ocon wins the championship next season. It also makes sense then, this whole Piastri isn't going to Williams thing. I couldn't see it happening anyway, and it also makes certain that Aston and Alonso were in talks for a while, with some journalists suggesting, like I said, that it was happening around the Canadian Grand Prix. And then a Twitter account immediately posted Piastri to Alpine in 2023 for clout and clicks, so we're having pretty much a standard silly season, really. But even with the changes happening at Aston in the next 2 or 3 years, I still don't know what Alonso is going to achieve, beyond his bank balance increasing. He's 41. The championship tables will suggest that it's a complete backwards move. And with things seemingly deteriorating with every team he's been at, maybe with the exceptions of Minardi and Renault/Alpine, it seems less L plan and more of an L plan. Maybe he'd been better off leaving the sport entirely and being part of Alpine's World Endurance Championship program instead, given his experiences of racing Le Mans while at Toyota. The potential at Aston Martin exists. They've got a billionaire owner who loves motorsport and has been involved in F1 for a very, very long time, helping to broker sponsorship deals between teams and Tommy Hilfiger, for whom he is a distributor of in Canada, and he also distributes for brands like Ralph Lauren. It's how he made his fortune. But while Aston Martin needs an experienced driver, they've picked the one where time isn't exactly on his side. But happy to be proved wrong. There's also the micromanagement stuff that Lawrence Stroll loves to do. That could probably make things a little bit frictiony, I think is the word. But anyway, that's a thing that's happened, and here has been my opinions on the thing. If this thing has made you think things about the thing, you just do the like and subscribe stuff. I've got a lot on today, so this has just been a very quick video. Massive thanks to the kind folk over at Patreon for the continued support, and if you want to help support the channel at a more personal level, you can join the people on screen by clicking the link in the description, where there's also links to Discord and also to my socials. So until next time, I've been Aidan Millward. Have a great day wherever you live in the world. I'll see you all again soon for another video. Goodbye.